What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Maverick Raven coming at you with another one. And I gotta be honest with you guys. I know I cover a lot of different stuff. This is a new channel. I'm still trying to find my footing here. And I think that the broad category is just basically my interest, because if it appeals to me, maybe it'll appeal to you. Now, my political affiliation has been no secret here. So it's pretty obvious that this article is making me laugh my freaking ass off, okay? And it might make you laugh too because this is kind of funny. It says 56% of U.S. voters say Biden is trying to jail Trump to stop him from winning. This is a McLaughlin poll. Now, this is from the Post Millennial. This article is freaking hilarious. I just found it completely absurd. And I hope you guys will too. Before we get into it, please like, share, subscribe, comment. I read everything. I react to everything. Please do join the flock. We'd love to have you. And like I always say, the water is warm. Anyways, check this out. It says 56% of voters in this poll believe Biden wants to stop Trump from winning by jailing the former president. Now, some of this stuff is going to be damning, dude. I mean, just absolutely damning. A majority of U.S. voters believe that President Joe Biden is attempting to stop Donald Trump from being president again by putting him in jail, according to a new poll. Per a poll from McLaughlin and Associates, 56% of voters polled nationally answered yes to President Trump has been indicted on a total of 91 counts by supporters of Joe Biden and his Justice Department. If convicted of these charges, do you think that Joe Biden wants to stop President Trump from winning the election by putting him in jail? 56% of people said yes to that question. That Biden is trying to stop Trump from winning the presidency by putting him in jail. That is some banana republic Cuba type shit. Like no bullshit. Only 30% answered no and 14% did not know or refused the question. That's kind of funny. Of those polled who are Hispanic, 53% agreed that Biden was trying to stop Trump by putting him in jail. Hey, my people. 41% of black Americans also agreed with the sentiment. Wow, that is surprising. I was not going through puberty. My voice cracked because of how surprising that is. Let me explain something to you. I don't know how long ago this was, so it's probably a little bit higher now. But they said that if the Republicans could straight up secure a certain amount of votes from black Americans, that the Democrats would never win again. And it was a low percentage. It was like, oh, if they secure like 15% of the black vote steadily and without problems, that the Democrats would never win another election again. And the thing is that I have seen in my friends, in my black friends, I've seen that people are starting to come around and they're starting to go, man, he talks like me. He's getting fucked around like the cops do with me, even though that's neither here nor there. And I got actually, speaking of police, I do have one other thing that I wanted to show you guys. But let's finish this article. Okay, so here we are. It says for independents, and these are the important ones, okay? For independents, 50% believe that Biden's suits, are an attempt to put Trump in jail, with only 33% disagreeing. Guys, with independents and one out of every two of them is saying, yeah, this is him just trying to cheat, basically. That is some crazy shit, man. That is like some crazy stuff. 53% of women polled also agreed that if Trump was convicted, it would be because Biden wanted to put Trump in jail. That is nuts. I don't have, okay, I'm not articulate enough to be able to explain to you why that's nuts. It's nuts, or maybe I do. Maybe I do possess the skill. Women, Trump did not have strong support amongst women. He did not have strong support amongst the black community. He did for a typical Republican, but he didn't in terms of, Democrat versus Republican, blah, blah, whatever. If he's able to secure these minority votes, he's able to secure the women vote, the female vote, he'll win. He'll win. Now, what happens after that, or if any other bullshit, because, whatever happened last election, and I think you guys probably have a good idea of how I feel about last election, but there's no way to deny that he'll win if you've got minorities saying, yeah, we're for him because this guy's trying to jail him and it's on some bullshit. All right. Says the top two important issues to those in the survey were reducing inflation as well as the border, with inflation being the top issue for 23% of those polled and 14% saying the border was the most important issue. Biden said, I reversed all of Trump's policies, and then a year after, oh man, this or 2 years after, I should say, now this border issue is a crisis. It's all the Republicans' fault. It's not the Republicans' fault. Okay? The Republicans have not been in power, and I say we like I'm a freaking politician. I identify with the Republican Party, I guess, but I'm upset because of how impotent and rhino-esque they've become, you know? The favorability rating for Biden in pattern with many polls that have been coming out recently in Trump's favor to win the election was at 42%, with his unfavorable rating at 55% of those polled. Ugh. So more than half of people hate his ass. The poll was conducted between March 9th and the 14th of 2024 of 1,000 general election likely voters. So not a huge poll, not a huge poll. But look, guys, what I'm about to show you now, this is nothing like super important or whatever. It's important to me, okay? Because it goes to show you the difference of person, okay? The difference of personality between Trump and between Biden. You know what Trump was doing today? Trump was speaking at the slain NYPD officer's wake. He expressed sorrow for the family. He spoke with the family, because that was all over Twitter too. He spoke with the family. And he criticized policies that allowed the suspect to remain free. The Diller family never will be the same, Trump said, adding that we have to get back to law and order. Yes, sir, Mr. President, I agree. It means a lot to me that a president going through the bullshit that he was going through, okay? And he's going through a lot of bullshit. And he stands to lose a lot of money that he made, okay? That he earned. Now, whether you want to say, oh, he started with a silver spoon and an unfair advantage, yeah, we can say all that. But he turned $1 million into billions. And now with this recent merger, he's even more rich. He's probably richer than he's ever been. Except now he's got all these people hounding him with these, bullshit ass, harassment lawsuits. But this means a lot to me. Speaking outside the wake of slain New York Police Department officer Jonathan Diller on Thursday afternoon, 2024, presumptive GOP nominee and former President Donald Trump expressed his condolences to the family of the officer and criticized the policies that allowed the man who allegedly killed him to remain out on the street. What happens is such a sad event, such a horrible thing, and it's happening too often. We're just not going to let it happen. We just can't. 21 times arrested, this thug, and the person in the car with him was arrested many times, and they don't learn because they don't respect the police, Trump said. It's true. And why should someone be arrested 21 times and be free? Because here's the thing, you guys, and I'm saying this to you bleeding hearts. You bleeding hearts that have an open mind, okay? Why on earth do you believe that a man that has been arrested 21 times is not going to be arrested 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th time? You know what I'm saying? Recidivism is a big deal, and people tend to suffer from recidivism after they come out. They're more likely to offend than to rehabilitate. But let's be real. The prison system needs a complete overhaul, and I say as a former police officer, I am telling you, it needs a complete and total overhaul. But guys, this guy was arrested 21 times and he killed a cop. Where's the outrage? Where's the outrage? Like, we should care here. I just visited with a very beautiful wife that now doesn't have her husband. Stephanie was just incredible. Their child, brand new, beautiful baby, sitting there innocent as can be, and doesn't know how his life has been changed. He's got no dad now, man. He's got no dad. But where's the outrage? Where's the outrage? This type of thing depresses me, you guys. The Diller family will never be the same, he said, adding that we have to get back to law and order. We have to do a lot of things differently. Diller was fatally shot on Monday evening while carrying out a routine traffic stop in Queens. Diller and his partner approached the vehicle that was parked illegally, but when they got closer, the suspect pulled out his gun and began shooting from the passenger seat. that was struck below his bulletproof vest and was pronounced dead in the hospital. Oh my gosh. The 34-year-old suspect was revealed to have had 21 prior arrests. He had spent time in prison for both first-degree assault and criminal possession of a controlled substance. His parole in the latter case ended just last year. This is horseshit, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm trying to cut back on the cursing, but this is some old horseshit. This is some old bullshit. You guys, be careful out there. Like, I mean it. 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 Be careful out there. If somebody's gonna hurt a cop, okay, they'll hurt anybody. If they're gonna kill a cop, they'll kill you. They'll kill your family. They don't care, dude. They don't care, because imagine how much force, okay, and I'll tell you this, and I don't think it's a secret. It's probably maybe an open secret. But when you kill a cop, now you've pissed off every single police officer in the country. Now every single police officer wants you to be brought to justice. It's like the biggest mafia, if you want to call it that. The biggest mafia in existence is the police, you know? And we take care of each other. Even me, I'm not a police officer anymore. If I see a police officer getting his ass beat, I'm going to get my ass beat too. Maybe I'll go to jail with the way things are going now, right? For acting like a police officer while not being a police officer. For impersonating a police officer or whatever, maybe that'll be what happens. Because that's the way the country's going, right? What's his name? Daniel Penny? Man, just, guys, I mean this, man. I say it every day, and it's my catchphrase and all that, but I mean it. I say it because I mean it. Be safe. Be good to each other. And stay based.